this is just what I'm looking at here in the short term. Obviously, if we, I'll just jump up a little bit in time frame just to show you guys. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys already took notice to this, but yesterday, obviously, we ended up going for, once we realized that we weren't going to get any sort of sell-off from that 30 and 15-minute gap like we originally anticipated. Our next objective was thinking we were going to go take out the CPI high, which we did, and then it just kept trucking after the fact, and then all night long we basically just ranged completely sideways. And even when we got the PPI news release here at 8:30 New York time, right here, I mean, we really didn't see a whole lot of anything. And then once we get into actually, opening bell, you get price kind of shoots up, takes out some buy side, and in my opinion, this sell side liquidity is extremely clean. We've just got a bunch of lows all stacked up right here, right above, obviously, an inefficiency. Once you gotta move up in time frames, this is one big 1 hour. Let's go to the 4-hour chart quick. Obviously, a big 4-hour imbalance as well. So that's my first kind of initial bias, was shorting down to there. Now, it looks like we're probably going to take it out before pulling back. I do see, if you were just going to be firing away kind of like ICT Sun's model, which is once buy side is taken, you're just getting it on the very first fair value gap that forms. So that would have been right here. I even dropped down to the 30-second chart, and I didn't see, like, if you were waiting for like a true market structure shift, you really wouldn't have gotten it unless there's some on like a 15-second chart. But I don't really see like a 2022 model per se right here. And if anything, I think you could have talked yourself out of this position because of price tapping into this gap, right? Bullish gap. And at that moment, right, forget any of this price to the right exists. I feel like it would have been a little bit difficult to feel totally convicted in that. But anyway, and then once price sells off here, it never came back to this gap, 30-second, 1-minute gap at all. Now we have a 5-minute BPR here. I understand. So right now we just took out the New York open low. So technically opening range low, well, no, I shouldn't say that. We got about a minute and a half left of what is considered opening range technically. But we did take out the New York open low. So New York opening bell is this candle right here. You can see that candle before, right as price is opening up. We just swept that, but in my opinion, I would view this still as engineering sell side liquidity. Therefore, if price were to right now just retrace all the way back up into this 5-minute BPR, let's measure it out quick just to see. I'm assuming it'll be, yeah. It's kind of a big stop, especially if you wanted to have your stop loss all the way at the actual high, right? That'd be almost 30 points. So the only thing I can think of is if price can pull back into here, I guess you could enter here with your stop above this high. What would that look like? 17 or so points, not too bad. Or wait to see if it actually holds this, starts rolling back over, look for something on a smaller time frame, 30-second, 1 minute, whatever it might be, to get in to target this. Otherwise, if this just sells off here, without giving any sort of a pullback, two things that I want to keep an eye out for then. One, do we sweep this low and, quickly displace back up and get back in the range? If we do, then I like longs, basically just taking longs back into this range or at most this high. Or if we don't, we kind of just displace through this and we don't come quickly back into this range above these lows, then I would like to view this as a breaker to potentially get short from. And in which case, we would let price come back, show respect to the breaker, displace down, and then look to just continue short. 40 seconds left on this 1-minute candle. Just because price has been moving kind of slow. Might wait and see if this gap gets left open. Oh man, we just popped away from that. What are the odds that this is going to be a 30-second gap where it just hit perfect? Ooh, 15 second? Yep, there it is. Classic. Won't that just be something after yesterday? If this ends up being all that it gives, I think that'd be something. So we could get away with a 10-point stop entering off of this next 15-second gap. 1 minute gap. We have a gap here. I don't know if we'll pull up into there though. 30-second order block. The thing is, we can enter here and still get in with our stop above that, right? Either way, looking to target this. So I think I will do that, guys. I think you know why. If anything, maybe just enter and put your stop above this candle, because that just kind of looks gross. Or even, yeah, the 15-minute. So, all right, guys, I'm in. Just got triggered in. One break of structure, we'll go risk-free. But I really like the sell side target. And there's the 1 minute gap. I'd say that's the last line of defense. Nice. You guys were scared, don't lie. You guys are like, oh, Tyler's back at it again. Hitting stop losses. Nice, ladies and gents. Risk-free, okay? We're not taking a loss today. That's the fucking scoop. Yes, there's bearish gaps on this leg now. But I'm break even. I've learned enough lessons this week. Oh yeah. We are getting into that imbalance, which is kind of why I wanted to go risk-free right here, this 5 minute. Yeah. Gosh dang it. I still like the trade. I still like the analysis. I like the target the most. That's what I like the most about all of this. But my goodness, I mean, we're just seeing these reactions. It's like what we're getting yesterday, right? Like we saw this and we just refused to go risk-free, and then it resulted in losses. So I just don't want to keep making that same mistake. Maybe it plays out from here or not. I don't know. It'd kind of be nice just to get a little bit of like validation of like, yeah, we actually will go towards what you think the draw on liquidity is. But to me, this feels eerily similar. This 5 minute BPR that we're trading in currently, it feels very similar to yesterday, where like, you know what I mean? We had this clean move down, kind of a half-assed clean move back up into the inefficiency, and then now this, right? It feels very similar to that. Might be worth another stab right here, guys. Below 0.5% risk. Might even line this entry up with the order block right at 50% of the gap. Let me redo this. I'd like to be above mean threshold of this last up close candle, so we'll do something like that. One, I don't even think it's going to come back, so this might not matter whatsoever. I am going to cancel this though. Looking at ES on the 15. Here's what I don't like. One, relative equal highs now. Two, this is that bearish gap. Close, two body closes over. Now we're kind of coming back down, wicking right back. So, maybe that runs that out. Yes, obviously Dow Jones has this. But I don't like it. I would have liked it a lot more if we could have been picked up right away. Been able to trade into this low, partial once maybe. At least risk-free. So for those reasons, I'm out. I'll be damned, folks. I'll be damned. Otherwise, business as usual, guys. Enjoy the rest of your guys' Wednesday. If you need anything, reach out, as always. And I will talk to you guys in the Discord later today after all the FOMC craziness, okay? Enjoy your day, everybody. We will talk soon. Peace out, guys.